So tell me a little bit about what you're up to. It sounds like you have pretty exciting things on the docket.
Yeah, we do. The Long Beach Scottish Rite is a Freemason venue that was built in 1924. A couple of years ago, to actually 2 years ago, I was appointed to come in as general secretary to help revive a lot with the brotherhood and community relations, do things. And fortunately, we've been blessed with inheriting a huge parking lot and a beautiful venue. So I've opened up to a lot of the community events in regards to charitable organizations. So we just had one yesterday and then again this weekend. So we're going to be very busy.
It's incredible. What is the biggest challenge about doing this kind of stuff?
The biggest challenge that I see right now is based on a lot of the COVID restrictions. If it was normal times, if we're in normalcy right now, the biggest thing that I would see is just getting the information out, finding great venues that would support, or via outlets that will support the small people giving, the different, not the huge nonprofit organizations, but the community activities that go on.
Yeah, well, you got one supporter right here, so
Thank you. Thank you.
And what would you say was the biggest, I don't know, the biggest joy about doing this for you?
The biggest joy has been seeing groups of people come together. The main purpose of this event, like I said, with us being a Freemason organization, I have a nonprofit, which is One World Stage and Screen, and I've reached out to many other small nonprofits. So the biggest joy is getting like-minded people and different type of nonprofit organizations coming together for the communal good.
And tell me a little bit more about your nonprofit. It sounds like a really good organization.
Well, One World Stage and Screen, what we do, well, the inception of it, it was created by Michael Sontag and Johnny Coppola. We have an office on somewhere. I forgot the street, but it's in Hollywood. I haven't been there in a while because I've been appointed here. And what it was, we would work with at-risk youth or underserved youth in the acting field. Where I came in, my background is in, been dealing with sports for many years, doing training, working with Under Armour in different youth groups, training kids in the professional ranks. And when I came out here to get more into the entertainment, I saw the same thing. So when I ran across this organization, I saw what they were doing to help kids in the acting field. I was on board. From there, I did purchase the company from them, and I've taken it to not just the acting side, but music, literature, anything has to do with sports and arts. So what I do is I basically raise funds for them, get these individuals, these kids on scholarship, to get them with the right trainers, get them with the right voice coach, get them with the things that they couldn't provide for themselves. Because I mean, unfortunately, there's people in all industries that prey on people's will. And that's one of the things that I made sure that none of the people that I deal with will be preyed upon, that their light will be able to shine and no one gets a chance to diminish that but them.
Wow, you are an incredible man for doing this. I have to say, from the bottom of my heart, I really thank you for all you do.
Well, it's my motives of this is because I've been blessed with having very strong parents that back me in a lot of my ventures, older brother and sister that were very supportive. So I didn't grow up with a lot of the problems that many kids have, but I did identify with it because I grew up with kids. I was, very much involved with sports all my life. So I was a personable individual and I could hear problems. And I always wanted to find a solution instead of feeding into things. And the biggest thing that I've seen is you have to listen, you have to work. I had an opportunity with a very good friend of mine, Ali Mang, out of Canada, to do a book called Finding the Light. And my portion of the book was listen to the children. I mean, we have to listen to our kids. If we want to make a better society, we have to listen to our children and work well with them. Sorry about
Exactly. Oh, no, it's okay. And that's what I thank you for as well, because I grew up in a generation where kids are seen but not heard. And that
that. Mhm.
really prevented them from, if God forbid something happened, they didn't say anything because they were told adults, what adults say is gospel, and you were so afraid and they weren't believed. And I thank you for doing that, because for people like you, kids are no longer afraid to say anything, and maybe we could help them in more ways.
Mhm. And a lot of the situations that I see that are arising in our society right now with children is the same thing. We've gone to the point that children are seen but not heard, and the things that they're doing now are going unseen. And it's not so much more uh, the discipline side; it's more of the direction side. We have to correct the problem. And one of the biggest things that I saw with a lot of the shutdown with COVID, that I was happy to see families together. Families had opportunities to sit in the house and converse about things. But how many actually did that? How many kids actually sat in the living room? How many kids sat in the dining room? The majority of them went to their rooms on the computers. So
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
we have to get kids back out in the open. And it's not like when I grew up that you can just go and ride your bike all day and go to a park. There's a lot of problems out there that kids are seeing that I didn't see as a child. But if we protect those kids and we teach them right from wrong, don't let them go into those environments, then it'll be a better place.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we grew up in the same generation where you were allowed to do that. Now it's like you can't, because you don't
Mhm.
know who your neighbor is. You don't know, you just don't. And it's really a shame.
Yep, yep, it really is. And it all goes back to communications. I'm very thankful for you with this type of show that you give people voice to put things out that, it's I've kind of gotten tired of social media. I've really gotten tired of the Zoom meetings because we've lost the interpersonal skill. But when they're done such as a manner as yours, that you can actually reach people and actual messages are being taught, that's the beauty of it.
And I'm glad to
So
help if I can.
I'm very thankful for you.
Likewise, likewise. I'm thankful for you too. And tell me about this event that's happening tomorrow. You got into it a little bit in the beginning, but
Okay. It's called Ride for the Right. Actually, it's this weekend, the 29th. It's a group of individuals got together, Six Gun Sal musical group. Uh, they have a foundation that helps wounded veterans. We all got together, and there are several. Well, their manager is a Freemason, so he's a brother at the Scottish Rite, and he brought the band to me. We talked about doing something uh, to launch our union and doing something positive for society, and along with promoting the military. So we got together with them. Then we got together with Clutch Motorcycle Training, which they have a group, Women's Project, which they work with women learning how to ride motorcycles and the safety and security of being confident in riding. Uh, Again, my nonprofit One World, we all got together and said, let's do a big function. Let's ride for the right. And people have asked me, oh, what's the right? Scottish Rite? I was like, no, the right thing. Let's ride for the right thing. Let's do the right thing. And that's one of my mottos here at the Scottish Rite. Let's do the right thing as brothers. So we're doing the right thing as a community, and we've reached a lot of people. So we're hoping that we get a very good turnout to support our nonprofits that we have.
well, thank you for that. And thank you for supporting the military as well. I'm a huge military supporter. I know several people that were in Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq. Operation Desert Storm. So it's very important to me to support the military. Were you
Mhm.
military as well?
Yeah, I did a stint. I was in the Air Force while I was in college. Um, but I did grow up in a military area. I'm from the East Coast, so I grew up in Hampton Roads, which is very big military, naval side. Had a lot of friends that were naval SEALs. I did a lot of things with the SEALs kids on the East Coast with training. So my support with the military is unfounded. I there's not enough that I couldn't do for them.
Well, thank you for your service and thank you for all you do. And where can we follow you on social media?
My social media, I have One World Stage and Screen on Instagram. My personal is Coach_DJ42, and Facebook, I think it's Audie Vidi Taste. I rarely use Facebook, but Instagram is the best route to catch us.
All right, we'll send you a follow. Thank you so much and enjoy your day and good luck at the event this weekend.
Thank you. Are you going to be there?
Unfortunately, no, because I'm on the East Coast, but I'm there in spirit.
What part?
I'm in Pennsylvania, State
What
College.
part?
I'm in State College right now because I'm house sitting, but I usually live in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I had my first football meeting with Joe Pa. I was
Nice.
a recruit there, yeah, and I have friends that live in actually, and I was partners with a steel company in Pittsburgh and Ambridge, so I'm very familiar with that area.
What a small world.
Yeah, let's see, good people come together for a reason.
Exactly. Well, good luck with anything, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, and you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.